The reality of this business of selling final expense, life insurance, really other insurance products, is that there's a big multi-level marketing culture. There's a big push to recruit anybody with a pulse. And the people that run these MLM insurance agencies, pretty much everybody that you see on insurance job boards, a lot of my competitors in the YouTube space, all follow the MLM culture. They'll never admit it, but you kind of have to read between the lines and see it. And once you've been around long enough, you can kind of just tell by looking at it. The reality is that the people who run these organizations are very good salespeople. They know how to manipulate. They know how to motivate you in a way to get excited, to hear the things that you want to hear that may not necessarily be true. Like you can get rich quick, and this is an easy business. I've heard all of that, of course, in this business, and tend to be the driving force behind the interest and the traffic of getting involved in selling insurance of any kind. And it's not until you find out after the fact that they want you to do more of like recruiting than actually selling. And what you thought you were getting is not actually promised. So the big thing, I think a lot of reasons people get into this business is because of these MLM cultures and their preponderance and just overall scope in the business. But the flip side of that is that's also the reason why so many people fail. As a lot of these agencies just simply practice a spaghetti method, shotgun style approach to recruiting, throw it up against the wall, see what sticks. We know that 99% of the agents are going to fail. And we're just looking for that 1 or 2 out of every 100 recruits that will actually sell something that are just natural studs that don't need help, that just go at it. And let's just hope for the best. You may wonder on some level, why would an agency want to operate in such a way that 98, 99%, I mean, I gave 95%, it's probably higher than that, of agents that join them would fail out of the business. What in the world, how in the world would that make any sense? Well, you see, the thing that you don't know, and this is the reality that I had a couple of years into selling or recruiting, I should say, agents, is that MLMs and most insurance agencies, the very, very large ones, are designed to win even if you lose. I was talking to another YouTuber, Always Marcos, I think is his gentleman's name. He runs an anti-MLM YouTube channel. And what he was saying is, and it helped me kind of clarify this, is that the MLMs outside of the insurance agency business, they make money regardless if you make a sale, because you have to buy product from them. There's a markup from you to them already. And so even if you don't do anything like recruit anybody, you're still going to make money as the MLM. And that means that even with a high failure rate, they still win because they've moved product and made a profit at some level. Now, the way it works in the insurance business is that they don't move product necessarily, but they do encourage, especially in the life insurance side, to buy leads that frankly are just complete trash. Leads that are developed at very little price, that are really not leads, are just data, almost the equivalent of glorified names in a phone book, are resold as leads multiple times over at 10, 11 bucks a piece. And what costs 25 cents to acquire, the agency makes a profit of $49, $50 per every investment of 25 cents. It's a crazy commissionable opportunity or profit opportunity, a cash cow. And they do that thousands upon thousands of times a day. And it's either some sort of a glorified data that's really not a lead, but they present it as such, or it's an aged lead that the cost has already been acquired, and to distribute it again a number of times costs them nothing, and it's just a cash cycle. So they can do this and recruit, and they don't really care to necessarily develop out the training systems and the processes necessary to help you succeed, because they'll make money anyway. There are well-known insurance agencies that operate in the MLM space that make millions of dollars just on lead sales every single month. I can't tell you who they are because they'll cease and desist me. If you have looked around a little bit, you might be aware of who we're talking about, and I would say probably right. But the point is that that's how these organizations can operate, and why that many people join these companies and they're like, this is garbage. There's no training. There's no support. Nobody's helping me out, because the MLM culture will prevail despite its ability to help its agents succeed, because they're convincing you on some level to buy their junk leads so that they can make money and win up front, even if you never make the first sale and or even get out there and make a sale. So the MLM culture is responsible for, while it's responsible for a lot of the interest in the business, it's also responsible for a lot of the failure. What's the solution there? Avoid MLMs. Don't be beholden by the hype. Look, if they're talking about their cars, their stacks of cash, their airplanes, their boats, their watches, and they show off all that stuff, it's like a magician's sleight of hand. They're showing you this stuff to distract you from what they're doing, to pilfer your pockets and rob you, in a sense, of the ability to have success in the business. So if it looks like it, if it smells like it, if it tastes like it, it is. Don't do the MLM thing. Look around, find agencies that don't do the whole show off stuff, that actually care about training you and developing you, and align with what your interests are.